What if I told you that reality isn't what you think it is? That time can bend, space can fold, and your entire existence might just be lines of code in a computer simulation? Or what if dinosaurs return and AI becomes human? I'm talking about films so scientifically mind-bending that actual physicists use them in their lectures. Movies that made audiences walk out of theaters questioning everything they thought they knew about reality. Science movies don't just entertain, they warp your mind. From time loops to genetic chaos, these films will make you question everything. Buckle up, we're counting down the top 10 science movies that will blow your mind. At number 10, we have The Martian, 2015. What would you do if you were left behind on Mars? That's the terrifying setup of The Martian. Mark Watney, a botanist astronaut, gets stranded alone on the red planet after a storm forces his crew to leave, thinking he's dead. No contact, no food, no plan. But instead of giving up, he says the now iconic line, "I'm going to have to science the shut out of this." And he does. He turns a hostile planet into a laboratory, grows potatoes using Martian soil and his own waste, finds water through chemistry, and uses science, logic, and sheer willpower to survive until rescue. It's not just a survival movie, it's a love letter to problem solving, to human ingenuity, to the idea that science isn't boring, it's what saves lives. NASA loved the movie for its accuracy. Classrooms used it to teach real-world applications of physics, botany, and chemistry. But beyond science, this is a story of hope. That even when you're 140 million miles away from Earth and everything goes wrong, if you stay calm, think clearly, and take it one problem at a time, you survive. The Martian isn't just a movie, it's motivation.
I guarantee you that at some point, everything's gonna go south on you.
Ready?
And you're gonna say, this is it. This is how I end.
Commander, Mark is dead. We have to go now.
Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates, and to NASA, and to the entire world. But I'm still alive. Surprise. Here's the rub. It's gonna be 4 years for another mission to reach me. And I'm gonna have designed to last 31 days. So I gotta make water and grow food on a planet where nothing grows. But if I can't figure out a way to make contact with NASA, then none of this matters anyway.
We've got an incoming message.
Mein Gott. Mark Watney's still alive.
In your face, Neil Armstrong.
There must be some kind of way out of here.
Okay, so let's do the math. I have enough food to last for 50 days.
He's going to starve to death long before we can help him.
There's too much.
So I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this.
He's 50 million miles away from home. He's totally alone. What the hell is he thinking right now?
I am the greatest botanist on this planet.
I know how to save Mark Watney.
But we need the Hermes crew.
We either have a high chance of killing one or a low chance of killing 6. I'm not risking their lives. It's bigger than one person. No, it's not.
NASA rejected the mission.
So if we do this,
We're talking mutiny. If anything goes wrong, we die.
do you realize how crazy this is? We had no other option.
No matter what happens, tell the world, tell my family that I never stop fighting to make it home.
Ninth place, we have Ex Machina, 2015. What happens when artificial intelligence becomes too intelligent? That's the unsettling question behind Ex Machina, one of the most thought-provoking sci-fi films of our time. A young programmer named Caleb is invited to a remote facility by his reclusive boss, Nathan, a genius CEO who's created something revolutionary, an AI named Ava. But Ava isn't just a robot. She talks, she thinks, and very soon she starts manipulating. What begins as a scientific test turns into a dangerous game of control. The question isn't just, is Ava conscious? It's, is she pretending or evolving? The movie dives deep into AI ethics, free will, and the dark side of human ambition. As Ava learns, adapts, and pushes boundaries, you start wondering, who's really in control here, the human or the machine? Ex Machina isn't about the future. It's about how close we already are.
Over the next few days, you're going to be the human component in the Turing test.
One day the AIs are going to look back on us the same way we look at fossils.
Hello.
How do you feel about her?
Oh man, she's amazing.
You're impressed?
Yes.
Do you want to be my friend?
Of course. Now the question is, how does she feel about you?
Do you think about me when we aren't together?
Did you give her sexuality as a diversion tactic?
This is your insecurity talking. This is not your intellect.
Did you know that I was brought here to test you?
Does Ava actually like you? Or is she pretending to like you?
Nathan isn't your friend. You're wrong.
Wrong about what?
Everything. Do you want to be with me?
Can we talk about the lies you've been spinning me?
What lies? What lies?
You have to help me. You have to help me.
Eighth position is the movie Arrival 2016. What if understanding a language could change the way you understand time? Arrival isn't your typical alien movie. There are no battles, no explosions, just a question. How do you talk to beings who don't think like us at all? When 12 alien ships land across the Earth, linguist Louise Banks is brought in to decode their language. But as she learns their symbols, circular, complex, beautiful, she starts experiencing time differently. Because the aliens don't see time the way we do. They don't remember the past. They see the future. And here's the twist. By understanding their language, Louise begins to see time the same way. She knows what's coming, the joy, the pain, even the losses, and still chooses to live it all. Arrival is not just about communication. It's about how language shapes thought and how understanding changes perspective. It asks, if you knew the future, would you still make the same choices? It's a deeply human story hidden inside a sci-fi shell, quiet, poetic, emotional, and in the end, it reminds us, sometimes the greatest form of intelligence is learning how to listen.
There are days that define your story beyond your life. Like the day they arrived.
Signs of what might be called first contact. The objects measure at least...
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber from Army Intelligence. Pack your bags. You're at the top of everyone's list when it comes to translations. Priority 1. What do they want? Where are they from? You'll be reporting to me, but you'll be working with him when you're in the show.
That's what they call in the UFO.
Who's being carted off in the medevac?
Not everyone is wired for what you're about to do.
So what do they look like?
You'll see soon enough.
Every 18 hours, a door opens up. That's where we go in.
It's time. Yeah, that just happened.
What happens now?
They arrive.
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks? Are you insane?
proper introduction.
More objects have landed around the world.
This is one of 12. I'm never going to be able to speak their words.
Got 2 days. Figure something out.
I am human. It's their language. We need to make sure that they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool. Language is messy, and sometimes one can be both.
Are you dreaming in their language? It's possible they're prodding us to fight among ourselves.
This is just a way to force us to work together for once.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated?
Russia just executed one of their own to keep their secret.
Got 21 hours
Before they start global war.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
Why does this feel worse?
Imitation Game 2014 is at number 7. The Imitation Game tells the story of Alan Turing, the brilliant mathematician who helped crack Nazi Germany's Enigma code, one of the biggest secrets of World War II. Turing wasn't a soldier. He didn't fight on the battlefield, but his weapon was pure logic, and it saved millions of lives. At Britain's top-secret code-breaking centre, Bletchley Park, Turing builds a machine, a forerunner to the modern computer, to decode thousands of enemy messages each day. But while he's solving the war's toughest problem, he's hiding a painful truth. Alan Turing was gay, and at that time in the UK, that was illegal. Despite his genius, despite his contribution, he was arrested, humiliated, and chemically castrated. He died alone, his work kept secret for decades. The Imitation Game is more than a war film or a story of science. It's about how society treats those who are different, even when they save the world.
This war, we're not winning it. If you speak a word of what I'm about to show you, you will be executed for high treason.
It's beautiful. It's the greatest encryption device in history, and the Germans use it for all communications.
Everyone thinks Enigma is unbreakable.
Let me try, and we'll know for sure.
Mr. Turing, do you know how many died because of it?
I don't.
3. While we've been having this conversation.
Gentlemen, meet Mr. Turing.
We used to work together then. I'm afraid these men would only slow me down.
Popular at school, were you?
We're short on staff.
We get more staff then. You have 6 minutes to complete the task.
Is that even possible?
No, it takes me 8. 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
You said to do it in under 6. What is it that we're really doing?
We're going to break an unbreakable Nazi code and win the war.
Oh.
You know, to pull off this irascible genius routine, one actually has to be a genius.
I'm designing a machine that will allow us to break every message, every day, instantly.
You're going to need all the help you can get, and they are not going to help you if they do not like you.
Have you decrypted a single German message?
You will
never understand the importance of what I am creating here.
Our patience has expired.
No!
If you fire Alan, well, then you'll have to fire me.
Me too.
And me.
Better bloody work.
Alan, you do not have to do this alone.
What are you doing? What's going on?
The Navy thinks that one of us is a Soviet spy.
You've got more secrets than the best of them.
What if I don't fancy her in that way?
Can't tell anyone, Owen. It's illegal.
I'm just a mathematician.
Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine.
E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, 1982, is at number 6. What if your best friend wasn't human, but understood you better than anyone else? E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial, 1982, is more than just a sci-fi film. It's a story about friendship, innocence, and the universal need to belong. A lonely boy named Elliot discovers an alien stranded on Earth. But instead of fear, what follows is connection. E.T. doesn't speak our language, yet he understands emotion. He heals with his touch. He feels what Elliot feels. And in that bond, a boy and an alien become family. Together, they ride bikes across the sky, hide from authorities, and dream of home. It's magical, yes, but it's also deeply human. E.T. teaches us that connection goes beyond words, beyond planets, even beyond species. It reminds us of the power of empathy, and that being different doesn't mean being alone. And when E.T. points to Elliot's heart and says, "I'll be right here," we realize the people we love never really leave us. They stay in memory and feeling, in the quiet moments that shape who we become. E.T. isn't just a movie. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is care.
In this quiet neighborhood, on this tranquil street, a mystery is unfolding. And an adventure is beginning. Again.
I'm keeping you.
In March 2002, Steven Spielberg's masterpiece returns to theaters everywhere.
What's he doing? E.T. phone home. E.T. phone home.
Like you've never experienced it before. With enhanced visual effects. Never before seen footage. And a digitally remastered soundtrack. Next spring, take the journey.
What are you waiting for? Let's go!
And experience the excitement as E.T. returns home to the big screen for a new generation to discover what the rest of us will never forget. Steven Spielberg presents the 20th anniversary of E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial.
I'll be right here.
What if the biggest threat to humanity was something we built with our own hands? The Terminator, 1984, is more than a sci-fi action movie. It's a technological nightmare wrapped in a time travel thriller. In the future, an artificial intelligence called Skynet becomes self-aware. Within moments, it decides that humans are the enemy and launches a nuclear war to wipe us out. But even after the bombs fall, the machines don't stop. To destroy the future resistance, Skynet sends a deadly assassin, a Terminator, back to 1984. Its mission? Kill Sarah Connor, the woman who will give birth to the leader of the resistance. The Terminator is terrifying not because it's strong, but because it never stops. It doesn't feel pain. It doesn't feel guilt. It just completes its mission with cold, calculated precision. But at the heart of the movie is Sarah Connor, an ordinary woman who's forced to become extraordinary. She's scared, she's unsure, but she fights because the future depends on her. That's what makes the Terminator powerful. Yes, it warns us about the dangers of unchecked AI and technology, but it also reminds us of human resilience. The future is not set. There's no fate but what we make for ourselves. It's not just a quote, it's a call to action, because the machines may be learning fast, but we still have the power to choose who we become.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other. This weapon will be powerful, versatile, and indestructible. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be bargained with. It will feel no pity, no remorse, no pain, no fear. It will have only one purpose: to return to the present and prevent the future. This weapon will be called the Terminator.
You're dead, honey.
What day is it? The date!
12th May, Thursday.
What year? I'm here to help you. I'm Reese, DN 38416, assigned to protect you. You've been targeted for termination.
Why does it want me? Why me?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Terminator. Your future is in its hands.
The Matrix, 1999, is at number 4. What if everything you believed was real was just a simulation? The Matrix, 1999, isn't just a sci-fi classic. It's a mind-bending journey into reality, control and choice. Meet Neo, a computer hacker living an ordinary life, until he discovers the truth. The world he lives in is fake, a computer-generated simulation created by machines to keep humans under control. The real world? A post-apocalyptic wasteland where humans are used as energy sources. That moment when Morpheus offers him 2 pills? It's more than a choice between red and blue. It's a choice between comfort and truth, between staying asleep or opening your eyes. And once Neo chooses truth, there's no going back. But here's the deeper message. Neo wasn't the one because someone told him. He became the one because he believed in himself, in possibility, in freedom. The Matrix is about so much more than machines and fight scenes. It's about breaking out of systems that limit you. It's about questioning the voices that say you're not enough. Because when you realize the world has been telling you who you are, that's the moment you take control. You bend the rules, you fight the system, you stop existing and start living.
Dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world?
What is happening to me?
The answer is out there, Neo. It's the question that drives us.
What is the Matrix?
The Matrix is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
They're watching you, Neo.
Human beings are a disease. You are a cancer of this planet. And we are the cure.
Get me the hell out of here!
Welcome to the real world.
So you're here to save the world.
So what do you need?
Guns. Lots of guns.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
Buckle your seatbelt, Dorothy. Because Kansas is going bye-bye.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
Jurassic Park, 1993, is at number 3. What if you could bring dinosaurs back to life? That's what Jurassic Park is all about. A rich man builds a theme park full of real living dinosaurs, made by cloning ancient DNA. At first it looks like a miracle. Huge creatures walking again, people amazed. But then, everything goes wrong. The dinosaurs escape, people get hurt, and the big lesson hits hard. Just because science can do something doesn't mean it should. One of the characters, Dr. Ian Malcolm, says it perfectly. Your scientists were so busy asking if they could, they didn't stop to ask if they should. Jurassic Park isn't just a movie about dinosaurs, it's about respecting nature, about what happens when humans try to control life without thinking of the consequences. The dinosaurs aren't evil, they're just being themselves. It's the humans who made the mistake of thinking they could control everything. This movie reminds us science is powerful, but we must use it with care, because nature always finds a way.
There it is. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We've made living biological attractions so astounding that they'll capture the imagination of the entire planet.
The most phenomenal discovery of our time.
How'd you do this?
Becomes the greatest adventure of all time.
Can I touch it?
Sure. Universal Pictures presents.
You feel that?
Hold on to your butts.
A Steven Spielberg film.
Fences are failing all over the park.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go.
An adventure.
Look out! No!
I can't get Jurassic Park back online.
65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park.
Inception 2010 is at number 2. Have you ever had a dream that felt so real? You weren't sure if you were still dreaming? That's the world of Inception, a 2010 sci-fi thriller by Christopher Nolan. The story follows Dom Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not a thief who steals objects. He steals ideas from people's dreams. Cobb and his team enter other people's minds while they're sleeping, but this time they're not stealing. They're doing something harder, planting an idea deep inside someone's brain. This is called Inception. To do it, they go into a dream, inside another dream, inside another dream. It's like a dream within a dream within a dream, and the deeper they go, the harder it is to come back. But here's the big twist. Cobb is haunted by memories of his wife. These memories blur the line between dream and reality. By the end, you're left asking, is he still dreaming, or is it real? Inception isn't just a movie, it's a puzzle. It makes you question your own reality, your thoughts, your memories, and how powerful the mind truly is. It reminds us our thoughts shape our world. What we believe becomes our reality.
There's one thing you should know about me. I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security.
You're talking about dreams?
Mr. Cobb has a job offer he would like to discuss with you.
What kind of work placement?
Not exactly. We create the world of the dream. We bring the subject into that dream, and they fill it with their secrets.
Then you break in and steal it.
Well, it's not strictly speaking legal. It's called Inception. Already.
I think I found a way home.
And this last job, that's how I get there. Dreams feel real while we're in them. It's only when we wake up that we realize something is actually strange.
So it's your responsibility. We're not prepared for this.
The dream's collapsing. I have it under control. I'd hate to see out of control.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Top position goes to Interstellar, 2014. What if one day, Earth could no longer support life, no food, no future, just dust and desperation? That's the world of Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. Our hero is Cooper, a former pilot turned farmer, played by Matthew McConaughey. He lives with his daughter Murph, who believes something is wrong, not just with Earth, but with time itself. One day, Cooper is chosen for a secret mission, travel through a wormhole near Saturn, to find a new home for humanity. He leaves Earth, and leaves Murph behind, but promises, "I'll come back." Cooper and his team journey to distant planets, facing giant waves, frozen clouds, and the crushing force of time. On one planet, 1 hour equals 7 years on Earth. By the time he returns, Murph is no longer a little girl. She's an old woman trying to save the world, using science and the love her father left behind. Because Interstellar isn't just about space, it's about the power of love, sacrifice, and time. It tells us love isn't bound by gravity or distance. Time may pass, but connection never fades. As Cooper says, we used to look up at the sky and wonder at our place in the stars. Now we just look down and worry about our place in the dirt.
Little late, Coop.
Yeah, we had a flash.
It's an Indian surveillance drone. Solar cells power an entire farm.
What'd you do, Murph?
She didn't do nothing.
Murphy's Law.
You're a well-educated man, Coop, and a trained pilot.
And an engineer.
The world doesn't need any more engineers. We didn't run out of planes and television sets. We ran out of food.
Dad, why did you name me after something that's bad?
Oh, we didn't.
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law doesn't mean that something bad will happen. It means that whatever can happen will happen.
We must confront the reality that nothing in our solar system can help us.
Now you need to tell me what your plan is to save the world.
We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it. And this is the mission we were trained for.
I've got kids, Professor.
Get out there and save them.
You have no idea when you're coming back.
I'm coming back.
We must reach far beyond our own lifespans. We must think not as individuals, but as a species. We must confront the reality of interstellar travel.
Murph, I love you. Forever. I'm coming back.
These movies didn't just entertain us, they made us think, question, and imagine. From time travel to AI, from space to the human mind, science fiction reminds us the future belongs to the curious.